Everyone, and welcome in to today's collective reading. Let's check the energies and see what's out there for us to work with. I got a message about somebody. I don't know if this reading will tap into that. I got a message about someone doing something, has already begun the process of doing something, is at the point of perfecting it. But there is some kind of an ancestral binding. Something has got to do with your family that will not allow you to move forward, to believe in it. It's like you feel like you're doing something wrong, right? And your spirits want you to know that no, this is the promise you made. You're here to do that. I think it's enjoyable and you feel guilty for that. So yeah, you guys, it's just go forward. Literally just move forward. There will be a point when your star energy will be released, and that happens right after you break that ancestral binding. You're not quite there yet, but you're very close, and I think you're sensing it in the energy. Now, I don't know if the message we're gonna get today will relate to that, but it is for someone in the collective. Five of Pentacles, it could very well relate to it. So Five of Pentacles, it's something that's broken, is not working, makes us uncomfortable, needs fixing. We're not comfortable in any way, shape, or form, and usually makes us feel sad. Yeah, see, and this is the promise. I'm pretty sure we're tapping into the same energy, the channel message that I got. So yeah, you're feeling that you're doing something wrong by keeping your promise that you made to the universe, that you made to yourself, to your higher self, to come here and do something. And you feel like it's impossible. Maybe you're feeling guilty for not doing it the way you think it should be done. There's something, but it's just a perception. Yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords, like you cannot enjoy it. You will not allow yourself to enjoy whatever this is. And it's really good work that you're doing. So I don't know if it's a business, if it's a way of being. Maybe you just decided to not allow negative people in your energy, and then you feel guilty because some of those people are family. You know, there's something that you're doing, and I think you know what this is because I got the High Priestess, so you're on it. Yeah, look, the star. So you promised you're gonna come here and shine and bring healing and be the best you could be. And you're like almost there, like so close. Not to say that you don't have the star energy in maybe another venture, but in this particular one that we're talking about today, you're like seriously so close. Whoa, fell. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, is like, your mind knows it, but you will not allow yourself to know it. You know, like every time it almost gets locked into your logic, into your memory, you're like, no, I'm doing something wrong. I shouldn't have done that. Maybe that's not the way. Maybe I'm missing information. I feel like I'm missing something. You're not missing anything. Yeah, see, look at that Five of Cups, like the sadness and stuff. You feel that if you allow yourself to go fully into this thing that you're doing, into this way of being, into this whatever it is that you're creating right now, you feel that sooner or later you're gonna lose it, or it's going to be ripped away from you one way or another. And it's like you're already grieving it. You're not gonna lose it because this is what you came here to do. So you're definitely not losing it. You're just gonna take it further and further. Yeah, Seven of Cups, it keeps you in some kind of confusion, or makes things very unclear, and that's because you will not allow your mind to wrap around it, to integrate it, to know it. And it's like your intuition, like deep, you already know it deep inside, but it's like your awareness. Every time it tries to come in and lock in, you're like, no, it's not time yet. No, it's very much time. And we need to cut through this confusion here. And the Queen of Swords, the mind, is what's gonna do that. What else do we have here? Yeah, the Magician, like you got all the tools. And Spirit is saying you are manifesting this no matter what. So whether you manifest it broken or you manifest it as the promise you made to yourself when you incarnated, is gonna manifest anyway. So your emotions towards it, the way you feel regarding it, the way you see it, you perceive it with your mind, has really a lot to do with which way this is gonna go. And it's just like, it's important. I don't even know how, like, it's big deal, literally. Like, in Spirit is looking like super big deal. You're just kind of almost missing the importance of it. Yeah, look, that damn freaking Five of Swords. You know, like, you want to go fully into it, but then that's that ancestral binding back there. It's like a shadow. It's not even real, right? So you look at that little thing in the wall there, you know, that little hole there, and you're like, oh no, it's broken. But no, you should be looking at this. This is the real thing, and it's not broken. Yeah, Fool, Five of Wands. You have there's a conflict within yourself. It's like you want to jump, you want to be like all in, you want to like make your life, build your life on this thing, but then something holds you back. You know, it's like, whoa, I still have stuff to do. Like, it's not working yet. It's not time yet. And then you get sad about it not being time yet, right? So Spirit is like, enough with the conflict. You need to know, you need to allow your feelings to literally be engulfed by the beauty of whatever it is you're creating here. It could even be that, you know, maybe you're getting out of a relationship, you know, and you're like, I want to be alone. I want to be in control of my life. I want to do things. You know, maybe you even broke up with the person, right? And now instead of enjoying your time, the fruit of your labor, it's like now you're like, oh man, maybe I've done the wrong thing. You know, maybe I won't have enough to live a comfortable life. Maybe. And Spirit is like, no more maybes. Like, enough with the maybes. All right, let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, can we clarify the Five of Pentacles? The same Five of Swords. No. Well, yeah, because the Five of Swords, that mental conflict is what's causing you to think that something is broken. Pride dwells in conflict. Initiate cooperation to advance. Exactly. So your Queen of Swords and your Queen of Cups energy, which is your feeling and your thinking, they need to stop going against each other. Okay, your mind, your heart already loves whatever this is. And how do I know that? Because this Six of Cups, this is a blessing, this is a promise. This is when our soul is at the most happiest. You know, we feel like children and everything is amazing. Even if it's not, you know, like, we don't have a problem with it being broken. It's good. It's here. It's functioning. It's all right. And yeah, with the Five of Swords is we need to get that feeling part of ourselves and thinking part of ourselves to work together. And then there's no more conflict. Then we can bring this thing to where it needs to be. Because again, it's beautiful. It's a blessing. It's in the star energy. It's going to heal everyone you come in contact with. You know, it's like you're healing the collective by doing this. So I don't know, maybe you want to write poetry, maybe you want to open a business, maybe you want to be a content creator, maybe want to have like 5 children, like whatever it is, go for it. Yes, the High Priestess. Exactly, you know, this is the promise, this is the blessing, this is what you came here to do. You know that deeply. Seek the truth through your insight. The answers lie within. Exactly, because I don't even see a karmic energy here that's trying to like attack you from outside or whatever. But those karmic energies will come because as within, so without. So if we have conflict within, we're going to manifest that on the outside. And that's why Spirit is saying here, you are manifesting something, whether it's good or bad, that's really up to you. What do we have with the Star? The Five of Cups. So that's the sadness. And it says unexpected sorrow as the liberty of choice in front of you. Exactly. Spirit just proved my point. And that's clarifying the star energy. So when we have something amazing, healing, sacred, like the star energy, Spirit is like, what choice? Like there is, it shouldn't be hard to choose, right? Like choose your healing, your happiness, your joy. And in the star energy, life is amazing. And especially with the Six of Cups is literally like, if you guys remember those times when we were children and we used to dream how beautiful life is, you have like a toy or two, and then you're creating like a whole world of adventure for yourself. That's what this is. This is how, so it's your reading if you have something that feels this way to you. What do we have with the Queen of Swords? The Six of Wands, yes, yes. So that Queen of Swords is the answer. Allow your mind to make friends in this venture with your heart. That's it. Just tell your mind it's okay. Everything will be fine. If problems come up, we'll resolve them. If issues show up, we'll move through them. If bad feelings show up, we'll resolve those as well, So whatever it is, you just really need to trust yourself here. Cherish the moment of glory. Your labor has been seen and rewarded. Boom. What do we have with the Seven of Cups? Yeah, because if you're not clear in the mind, Spirit says here that you're going to confuse your heart even, and then we really have a problem, because the mind, we can talk to it, but the heart, the heart does what the heart does, right? So yeah, let's just use the mind properly here. Nine of Cups. Count your blessings, for there are plenty, and there's even more to come. The Seven of Cups speaks of a lot of choices and opportunities as well, right? So yeah, don't get it confused. You're meant to enjoy this. You're meant to be happy about it. You're meant to share it with others. It's not something to be hidden because there's something wrong with it, or is weird, or there's nothing weird about it. This is amazing because you are amazing. What do we have with the Magician? The World. See, you can literally, you're gonna manifest this from the beginning to the end, and you've already started. Whatever it is, you're already almost there. So it could be that you're also getting those weird feelings that we get when our work is almost complete. And then we feel that if we just sit back and wait for something to move forward or advance, we're kind of wasting time. No, Spirit is that's not it. Wait when you have to wait, act when you have to act. You're doing great, literally, absolutely great. So we have the World here with the Magician because you're manifesting the whole world for yourself. Orchestrate your next chorus. The completion is glorious. Oh my God. Spirit is amazing. What do we have with the Five of Swords? So the Five of Swords is the mental conflict that we have. Judgment. Yeah, we need to put the judgment on that mental conflict. We need to look at it clearly. So we take the mental conflict, it's we look at it outside of ourselves, and it's okay, what's going on here? Why do we have this conflict? What needs to go? What needs to stay? It's okay, conflict. Mind, what are you trying to say? You're trying to say that we're gonna fail, that this is broken. Okay, that's what you believe. Are you looking at anything concrete? No, you're just afraid. Okay, so let's sit with those fears, work through them, and come to some sort of understanding within ourselves. How we're going to move forward. And the Spirit is saying here, is giving us the judgment, is because the judgment really shows. If you just actually look, you will see the answer. The truth is there. In judgment energy, the truth is everywhere. All you have to do is to actually open your eyes and look at it. So that's why they're saying sit with your mind here, with your thoughts, and kind of sort and swift through them, because it's impossible for you not to see the truth here. Elevate yourself in awakening. Show up for your life calling. It is the life calling, the Six of Cups here. This is your higher self looking at yourself play, right? So, it is just amazing, right? And if these children here, which are parts of yourselves, the heart, the mind, and so on, if they fight, she's not happy. When they play together, they create balloons, they do all this fun kid stuff, right? The higher self is joyful, is looking and admiring and enjoying and learning itself through what you're doing in this world. The Chariot. Move forward with determination. Leave the past behind. Yeah, and I know it's hard for you to do this, and because I saw that ancestral binding, so it's, you probably even wonder sometimes, like, what is it that's stopping me? What's not allowing me to feel great about this? And that's what it is. It's something that was passed down to you. But that is good news that we have this judgment here, because that's going to awaken you to what it truly is. Right? So you might look at it and then you might be like, oh my God, like my mom used to do the same thing, like just as she was about to get something, in the 11th hour, she would back out or something would happen. Because again, if we're conflicted within, we're going to manifest that on the outside. So it can appear like, maybe mom was about to do something great, went to school to be a doctor and dropped out last semester because somebody came and did something to her. And see how that conflict manifests on the outside, and then it looks like something was done to us. Meanwhile, we have created the situation all along. Five of Wands, disengage yourself from frictions and conflicts. Boom. Yeah, all right, so let's get an oracle card in here. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? That's that judgment here, because if your soul is calling you to do something, it's obviously going to be good for you. When the soul wants to do something, it's good for everyone, including yourself, definitely yourself. Don't dim to fit in, because that's what you're doing. So I think that's what that ancestral binding is. Shining in the star energy, you're visible. Like literally everybody can see you. Makes people feel all sorts of things. Some people see you in the star energy, they are like mad because they feel they are not enough without realizing they have their own star energy. But karmics. We can even make, maybe somebody else has been trying to shine, like a good friend of yours, someone you really love. And then here you are putting some effort in and you're shining and that person didn't make. So it can create like a lot of issues, but it's meant to, because it's like the judgment, the star is very much like the judgment. Is when we are embodying the judgment energy, we move through life and we awaken people to their own light, right? Or at least to the idea that they could light themselves up from within. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in, right? So, yes, just say yes. Oh my God. This is awesome. Yeah, whatever this is great. Yeah, loyalty, see? So be loyal to yourself, to your higher self, to your promise that you made to yourself. Innocence, yeah, that's that Six of Cups, right? So you are not losing your innocence just because you shine, just because people envy you, or just because you're more special than others. Like us humans, sometimes we really have a problem with that, like we don't want to like stand out and be special, and but you are, so you cannot hide it. Okay, it's time for you to allow yourself to be great. No deceit, yeah, don't deceive yourself, right? So that is not what we want to do. Sometimes we're also deceived about what innocence really means. We feel that if we have to like step on some toes on our journey, that's bad, but it's not bad, because some toes really need to be freaking stepped on if we are to change this world. And that's the pure truth of it. That's when we say that the intention really matters. What else do we have? Trust in the invisible. Yeah, your spirits, obviously, whenever we see a life calling, a Six of Cups with the judgment and all these beautiful energies, you better believe you have a whole lot of spirits making sure that you are going in the best direction, coming through readings like these ones, or, showing up in synchronicities, dreams, like people start telling you things that is very unlike themselves. That's because your spirits are speaking through them. They might not even realize it. Graceful persistence. Yes, that's what I saw in that preliminary reading that I did. You were at the Eight of Pentacles. So you have been working on this for quite a while. Maybe you just want to be your truest self and you're almost there. And you realize that if you go a few steps further, you're going to start losing people in your life. That could be very well, but hey, Would you rather lose yourself and the opportunity to be who you came here to be, or would you rather lose some people that need to awaken to their own true self? Choices, discernment, right? All right, then let's see. Let's get a card that's related to maybe what your journey is here, what you came here to do, just a little confirmation for you guys. And we're going to close out this collective reading. Master of deception, hypocrisy, disguise, conspiracy. Yes, that's what you came here to illuminate. Swindlers, right? So, like I said, you're gonna have to step on some freaking toes, and that's fine. Yeah, werewolf, transformation, slave. You came here to free souls. See, like that's, yeah, from feeling like victim, from the invaders, right? Those are the entities of the matrix that invade souls, right? And keep them as slaves, right? But at one point, the soul kind of rebels and breaks free, right? So that's the message you're passing. Yeah, with the magician here. You're literally making it happen for people. Yeah, because you're the freaking champion. Boom. Victory, winner, conqueror, exemplar. Yes, you came here to shine so others can see. So they can, start shining themselves. We can freaking save this planet for once and move on to other things. Waiter, attendant of hospitality, steward, and cleaner. Yeah, see, so really you're just cleaning stuff up. If you're stepping on toes, it's fine. They need to do what they need to do. Yeah, employee, worker, service, consultation. Exactly. You came here to work. It's your mission. You gotta do it. And don't let these people being here in suits confuse you, because what you came here to do is gonna feel like the Six of Cups. It's gonna feel like this. So take the message, but I wouldn't necessarily take the suits. Like, it's not gonna be like a dry, boring, cold, harsh, edgy venture. It's gonna feel very colorful, and it's very like Queen of Cupsy energy. Yeah, like a dancer. Thank you, Spirit, right? So it feels to you more like this, but to others feels like this, right? Like when you start showing up, and then they are like, oh my goodness, we are restricted. Let's break out of our shells, like get the hell out of the matrix so we can live a life and express our true selves. Yeah, dwarf, this is coming from deep inside. These are your ancestors too, helping you, because again, remember, there's ancestral binding that you're breaking, right? So yeah, you got friends underground too. Yeah, you're a martial arts master, master, water, and profound. Yeah, exactly, because you're like water that carves the mountains, so flow like the water, be like the water, and you shall succeed. Yeah, you being you is gonna cause feud and problems, for people. So I know you want to bring peace, but before we bring peace, we have to bring attention to some things that are quite fake and restricting, keeping people as slaves. Yeah, giant. So you got dwarf and giant. Oh my God. So you got friends everywhere. You got friends in the underworld. You got friends, in the upper world. You are here, holding the security guard. You are here protecting the earth, like literally. Yeah, you're an envoy. There you go. You came here with the mission. So yeah, no need to, deceive ourselves into thinking that, we're doing something bad. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. You're right on point, and you need to keep on going. Yeah, poised. You are so ready for this. So poised for success. You're almost there. It's coming. Loyal heart. Again, that loyalty, the promise. Right? So your heart is loyal, your guides are loyal to you. Yeah, you're doing fantastic. So don't kid yourself. You're here to bring a change in the wind. Look, soulmates, amazing energy. All right, you guys. Well, I think I did make my point here. I will leave this collective reading at this. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.